Hey everyone, here with the first official video for my new to me truck. It is a 2016 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. It is a high country. It's a Duramax. And I wanted to go over one of the new features that I just received in the mail today. It is a GM Autosync by BT Diesel Works. I'll have a link in the description for the device. It does a lot of cool stuff. But the first thing, when you plug it in, you gotta check the firmware update. Mine did send from BT with the firmware up to date. But yeah, there's a lot of cool features, and I bought it for the strobe light feature, the turn signal camera feature, and the fog lights as my DRL feature. I will eventually be getting the BCM tuning for more custom options. I just haven't done that yet. But first, you'll want to turn your truck on and obviously link to you'll have to have the Autosync plugged in, which is right down there, and there is some buttons on it for some of the features. But first thing you do is you will press your cruise control cancel button, and it will pop up a menu. And you got a lot of features. Work lights, strobe lights, Ecm Tune Switching if you do have a SOTF, like a DSP5 or similar. You can control that here in the tune, and it will tell you, the parentheses tell you which one is selected. That does require an extra wire that I do not have, but you can get that from BT. You can do powertrain data. If it'll click, there we go. And it'll tell you, on a diesel, it'll tell you your boost and your EGT, coolant temperature, what gear you're in, torque converter lock. You know, I believe that this is probably your turbo vane position, fuel degrees, it looks like, fuel rail pressure, fuel rate, timing. You can press minimize, and then that will put it here at the bottom of your display. And you can also go here. This truck does only have 65,000 miles. I just crossed over that today. You go to navigation, and it will pull up a mini at the top here. It's kind of hard to get the proper angle, but at the top it'll give you the boost and the EGTs. My truck is not. It hasn't been ran, you know, all day. So, but then you just press dismiss and it'll go away. You can press the button again and it'll bring this back up. Next page, we've got rear view camera. You can click that and it will actually view the rear view camera. High idle options. It will read and clear diagnostic trouble codes. Vehicle dynamics I haven't gone into yet, but it is the it looks like it's got the G readings and the yaw rates and oversteer, understeer, etc. Brake apply pressure, which is working. I just press the brake pedal. Next page, we've got launch control, performance timer. This will do launch control. It will, you got to press the brake, and it will, my truck's not running, so it might not do that one right now. It'll use the ABS pump to keep the brakes locked, and then you can obviously use it as launch control. Performance timer will do 0 to 60 time. I haven't done it yet. Probably won't. Vehicle setup will go. You can do a key fob learn, tire pressure, sensors, OnStar, def reset. You can force a regen. You can do a fuel system test on diesels. and a transmission learn. And there's two different types which are better explained on the website. I haven't looked into that too much. I just got this today. Autosync settings is where you're going to make most of your changes. You can configure your torque converter lockup on diesels, secure idle to where you can leave the truck running, and even with it running, it will not allow you to pull this and change the gears. Here you can see where you can do your fog lights as your daytime running lights, and your, what a lot of people call the 6-on mod or the all-on mod is built into this device. Strobe patterns and reverse work lights, which will turn on your cargo lights when you put it in reverse. Just a little extra. There are some quick key things. One of the reasons I bought it is for the strobe light function. Strobe lights are extremely expensive, but with this module that plugs into your OBD2 port, they've made it fantastic. The quick function is to press that 4 times, and as you'll see, my mirror blinkers have came on. This truck does have aftermarket mirrors, and the spotlights have not been wired in. I do plan to buy boost auto with power folding and all that stuff, but we'll get out here and you can see those are flashing. On the back, it alternates the brake lights and reverse lights, and the brake lights go left to right. Actually, it's kind of hard to see. Right now it doesn't do the cargo lamp. Walk around to the front. And you can see this is not LEDs doing the weird funky camera thing. This is actually how they're flashing. Turn signals, high beams, alternating headlights, fog lights, and the mirror turn signals as well. Go back in, and I'm going to turn those off. Same way, just press the cargo light 4 times, and they're off. I will start it. And no lights on, but I think I have to put it in gear to get. Let me try that. Let me put the parking brake in and put it in gear. Might get interrupted by the cops. So parking lights on, or parking brake on, in gear, and it kicked the fogs on as the daytime running lights instead of the low beams, or on the GMCs they have the LED running daytime run lights, which Chevys do not have. But it's for, you know, they run them at 50%. I believe fit like 50%. They're like half brightness, and if you got a lot of expensive LEDs or even HIDs, running at half is just not very great for them. So this turns it, you know, my cheap $30 set of fog light LEDs is now my running lights, but it also allows the truck to have the headlights and the fog lights on automatically when you turn the truck on, which is a feature that my Suburban had in its '01. For some reason, this option, you know, every time that you turn the key off, they auto set back to default, which is off. I wish it was to where the fog lights, I remember the last position, something about highway safety laws or something or other, but anyway, you go here and you click work lights to on. I don't know if there's a quick function for the work lights, but we will go back to the back of the truck again, and as you'll see, cargo lamps are on and the reverse lights are on with the work lights option now. That's pretty cool. If you use your truck to work a lot, then the strobe light function alone and the work light function are just absolutely great. High idle, I've been told, is for running like PTOs or charging or jump starting, things like that. I don't really have anything like that. I don't usually need to jump start my stuff. I think this white truck that's driving by with the skid loader on the trailer, kind of hard to see in the video, I believe that is my buddy Santos's dad. At least that's what it looked like. Good people. Hit them up, HS Concrete. They do good concrete work. But I am getting interrupted by police now, so yeah, here we go. Yep, sure enough, that was a cop. She was cool. She works for the Iowa State Fairgrounds Police Department. That's where I was at. I was at the fairgrounds. She was just making sure I wasn't up to any trouble. I think that should have been it for the video. If you guys got any questions or anything like that, just go ahead and comment. I'll try to help out the best I can. Like I said, I'm still new to this device. I will be leaving a link in the description below for the Autosync from BT Diesel Works. So that's it for today. I'll see y'all next time.